So I quit my job to do this, and it wasn't really a great job. I wasn't making like $1,000 a week, or not even $1,000 every 2 weeks. But I did quit my job to do this, and I wasn't being abused at the job. It wasn't well, the job pretty horrible, but I wasn't being abused there. Reason I quit because the idea of working for somebody for my entire life is it's depressing, to be honest. And it seems like that's what we do as adults when we after we grow up, we get after high school, we become adults. We just nothing else. We try to go for more. Like as kids, you want to become teenagers so we can go out of the house and have fun and party, or we become high school, we can't wait to go to college so we can move out that family, get our own car. Like for me, when I was little, I want to get my own job and get my own car so I can go to GameStop, buy different games, buy some tacos. That was one of the first things I wanted to do. As a kid, I was like, oh, my first paycheck at my first job, I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm going to buy like 24 tacos. I never did because I realized when I got old enough to actually buy the tacos, my first paycheck, that eating 12 tacos from Taco Bell is not healthy for your butt or your stomach. But anyway, that's besides the Taco Bell. I was making enough money to pay the bills, a little bit over to go out sometimes, buy a game here or there, go to the movies. That's my thing to do. But like going to work, knowing like, okay, I'm just getting paid the bare minimum for doing something I really don't enjoy doing. That wears on somebody's sanity. So for me, the job wasn't the end all. But I got trapped into that habit of like, oh, this is my job. I mean, I'm paying the bill. So you get trapped in the habit of constantly going to it, and just eventually it reaches a point where it's like, why am I here? Why am I going here? If I'm not making enough money I want to make to do the things I want to do my hobby, and the job is stressful and boring and annoying, then why am I still doing the job? It's time to quit. And some people are willing to do that. Like a man and women too are willing to work a dead end job that they hate, that they don't enjoy. They're willing to work more than one, maybe 3 jobs to make ends meet to provide for their kids, so their kids can have something when they grow up. For me, I don't have any kids. I don't have no kids. I don't have none on the way. I don't plan on having none on anytime soon. So why am I working at a job I hate? There's no reason, just to support myself. So it got to a point where it's like, yo, let me go home and work on myself. Which leads me to my current predicament. Like YouTube, I do want to do YouTube. I like to go out there, interact with people and stuff. So YouTube is much better than what I was working at. But like, there's no money in YouTube. Not starting out anyway. As a person, this is my first video. I'm not gonna make any money. I'm probably gonna get 3, 4, 5 views. If I'm lucky, probably get 100. But that's not going to pay the bills. I got enough saved over, luckily, to last me for a while. But how long does a YouTube channel take to get off the ground? Like, it takes years, from what I've been told. To lucky, might take a year. So I don't have enough money saved up to survive a year without paying any bills. So what's the pros and cons of making a YouTube channel? Honestly, there's not a lot of pros to having a YouTube channel. Yeah, you get to like make a timeline of what you're doing, especially like if you're into making games or something visual or this stuff like that. And there's some money at the long time to roll. But at the beginning, there's nothing really there to say it's a noticeable thing to do, a pro. But it also goes for the opposite too. There's not really no cons. Like, if you're not doing anything, make a YouTube channel. Post your hobbies on there. You get to do your hobbies, what you're passionate about, and you get to share that with the world. And if you're good at it, or your hobbies are interesting, which if you think about it, every hobby is interesting because there's always a store for that hobby. Therefore, it's interesting. Then you're gonna make some money. So there's no pros, there's no cons. So it's something you should do just to get out into the world. So I say all that to say, like, what's next? Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea where this YouTube is going to take me. I have no idea if I'm going to run out of money first before this YouTube become popular. I have no idea if what's the next step. All I know, I'm going to make a YouTube channel, and I'm going to use that YouTube channel to try to start something personal and something I'm passionate about. Besides going to work every day and making not minimum wage, but like just trying to make a living, trying to survive. And that's the plan.